Good morning, bowling fans, and welcome to Bowl TV for the 2017 United States Bowling Congress Team USA Trials, along with the U.S. Amateur Championships taking place at Sunset Station's Strike Zone Bowling Center. This is the third round of women's qualifying. This will be a 6-game block. We'll get you a recap of all the details that we had through the first 2 rounds, as well as a little bit about what's going to happen today. I'm Aaron Smith with USBC Communications. Big thank you to everyone for joining us here and throughout the week. Round number 3 is going to be contested on the 45-foot Rome World Bowling pattern. For volume, 27.445 mils. We're using Kegel fire oil out there today. Joining us on our featured lanes, 53 through 56, the 72-lane facility. To the left, that is Kayla Crawford up on lane 54. Tough break there with the 4-9. Kayla, a member of Junior Team USA in 2016, looking to once again join the team in 17. Up on 53 is Kelly Belzeski, member of the University of Nebraska bowling program. Also on the pair, Katie Stark and Mia Singletary. Pair to our right, we have Team USA's Kayla Johnson getting ready to shoot at a 210. Kayla, pretty good shape after 2 days so far. Looking to earn her spot on Team USA once again in 2017. She's also joined by Jordan Newham and Aaliyah Hallworth. So those are our competitors here to start off game number 1. So as we settle in, we appreciate you stopping by. Good morning. We'll get you a recap of everything in just a few moments. We're moving right along here in game number 1. A shout out to Brandon Allred in the chat room. Thanks for joining us, Brandon. And of course, while we have the opportunity, big thanks to Logo Infusion for their continued support of the Team USA and Junior Team USA programs. We'd also like to thank Hager for their support. You can see them up on the masking units. After 2 days at the Team USA Trials, Danielle McEwen, the defending Team Trials champion and 3-time winner at the event, leads the way with a total of 6 ranking points. We'll discuss those in just a moment and how those work. Sitting in 2nd overall, Sydney Brummett from Fort Wayne, Indiana with 10 points. Kelly Kulik sits in 3rd with 13 points. Missy Parkin and Stephanie Schwartz, the defending U.S. Amateur champion, are tied for 4th with 16 points. Haley Richard in 6th, 17 points. Shannon O'Keefe in 7th with 25. Giselle Poss in 8th with 26. And Brianna Clemmer and Kayla Johnson, who's on our featured pair, tied for 9th with 27 points, so that rounds out the top 10. We mentioned Missy Parkin. She moved into the top 5 after a great performance on the lanes yesterday. 14 of 48 for her 6-game block. To lead the way, that included a 300 to kick things off. Shannon Pluhowski was 2nd yesterday with 14.19. Brianna Caldwell-Cote in 3rd with 13.91. Danielle McEwen 13.83, and Kelly Kulik 13.78. Now we will mention the ranking points, and it's a pretty unique format here at Team Trials. It's 5 6-game blocks on 5 different world bowling patterns over the course of 5 days. So each day essentially its own tournament, but you're collecting points each day based off of your performance. So as we mentioned, Missy finished 1st yesterday, so she received 1 point for finishing 1st. Shannon Pluhowski was 2nd. She received 2 points. And it goes down the line like that. So Danielle McEwen, as we mentioned, the overall leader with 6 points. She finished in 4th yesterday and 2nd on the opening day. So simply 4 plus 2 gets you 6. So the lower the score in the overall rankings, the better. And then there's a few different divisions as well, of course. The big goal of the week, earning a spot on Team USA or Junior Team USA, if depending on players' age. You had to be under 20 by January 1st of 2017 to qualify for Junior Team USA for 2017. So when you look at the standings, which can be found at bowl.com/Team USA Trials, or you can go in the description below the video and find a link in there as well. There are 4 classifications. This is for both the men and the women. If someone has pro next to their names, that obviously means professional. A Y means youth, so they are eligible for Junior Team USA. If there's an AM, it stands for amateur. That means they are competing for the adult team as well as a spot in the U.S. Amateur. And for bowlers with a JR next to their name, that represents junior, as in Junior Team USA. They've already earned a spot in 2017 for the juniors based off their performance at last year's Junior Gold Championships. So they're competing for the adult team and a chance at the U.S. Amateur title. So we keep mentioning the U.S. Amateur. That's kind of all-encompassing here this week, except for the folks who have pro as their designation. Everyone else is eligible to make that, and at the end of the week, the top 3 lowest scores for those who are classified as amateurs will advance to a stepladder final on both the men's and women's side for the opportunity to become U.S. Amateur Champion. Not only do you get the chance to take home the coveted title, but that will also earn that player a spot on Team USA if they haven't earned one already. Nice run for Jordan Newham to start 6 in a row before the 10-pin sneaks up in frame number 7. Jordan Newham attending Vanderbilt University. Which can be also said about Katie Stark, who's getting ready to bowl on 53. Katie and Jordan teammates. They actually have quite a few players in the field this week. Leah Haworth is a national champion during her time at Robert Morris, Illinois, won back in 2014. To keep the collegiate theme going, as we mentioned already, Kelly Belzeski, a member of the famed Nebraska program. And Kayla Crawford competes for St. Ambrose. So really a great showing on both the men's and the women's side from the collegiate spectrum. Nice shot there from Crawford. Generally with longer patterns, you'll see players starting a little bit further to the left. Trying to get the ball not too far away from the pocket since it has a little bit less time to make its move down lane. This is the longest pattern competitors will face this week, a different pattern every day. We started with the shortest pattern of the week, the 35-foot Los Angeles condition. Yesterday was 40 feet with Athens. And we'll finish up the last 2 days. Tomorrow will be Tokyo at 44 feet. And we'll finish up day 5 with the 39-foot Seoul. You can find these patterns and more at bowl.com/Team USA Trials. Along with the results, lane assignments, and much, much more. So we mentioned the U.S. Amateur. A look at the top three on the women's side. For those who qualify, Sydney Brummett with 10 ranking points is the highest amateur in the field so far. Stephanie Schwartz, the defending champion, is second with 16 points. And Haley Richard, a member of Junior Team USA in 2016, currently holds down the third spot with 17 points. Looking at a few of our players in our featured pairs, we mentioned Kayla Johnson, the highest overall, sitting in a tie for 9th after 2 days with 27 points. Kayla Crawford is in 25th with 61. Kelly Belzeski in 30th with 72. Katie Stark, the last one in the top 50 at the moment, 46th with 96 points. Once again, the unique format rewards consistency across the board. We had a few guests in the booth yesterday. Marshall Kent and Andrew Anderson, both of them pretty much said it's this is an event you can't win in day 1 or day 2 or day 3 or day 4 even. But you can certainly bowl yourself out of it very quickly. Terrible break, second shot of the 10th for Jordan, but got the first one, so she's going to be off to a great start here in the 260s. She can take the one for 266. She really can't have a super bad day here. It's definitely a little tough to put some pressure on yourself to make the big run in the final 4 blocks if you get out of the gates a little slow, but with these 5 sprints, if you will, a big game just like that might be enough to keep you in good shape for your block. We saw folks make a bunch of big moves with strong finishes. Marshall Kent, most notably, was +5 after 4 games yesterday. Went 260, 260. And ended up finishing in the top 10 for the day. So Marshall, the defending men's champion, so in good shape after 2 days. Great shot by Leah there. You mentioned Robert Morris, Illinois won the women's ITC in 2014. They made it back to the title match in 2015. And although they did not collect the win, Leah bowling anchor through one of the most clutch 10th frames ever to put the pressure on North Carolina A&T. delivering a big 2 strikes in the 10th to put the pressure on. It was not enough to stop the Aggies in 15. One pair to our left, Jessica Wolf getting off to a strong start. Had 7 out of the first 8.
Those two, I think, are just too quick. I'm just going to do the first one.
Kelly Belzeski kicks off the 10th frame with a strike. Was working on 3 in a row. Can get to 204. 2 more. Kelly connects to make it 2 for 2 in the 10th. Crawford with the open will finish with 171. .200 even for Belzeski. Katie Stark liked it, and the results showed. Looking to get to 204 here with 2 more. As we settle in this morning, not only do we want to thank you for supporting us here on Bowl TV, a lot of subscriptions and likes on the videos. Feel free to give us a like and subscribe if you haven't already, but also on social media. My good friend and yours, Jason Thomas, has been a busy man, getting a lot of miles across this bowling center here and providing some great content on social media as Katie gets the late trip there on the 10. So if you haven't been checking out the Sport of Bowling USBC Facebook page, you are missing out. It's been a lot of great stuff, a lot of slow motion videos. You know, that's always a big hit. All the 300s so far have been up there. And a few other cool looks from this event, so be sure to check that out. Of course, at USBC as well on Twitter. Our end of the day recaps on bowl.com. Looks like Missy Parkin, who started yesterday with 300, nearly matched the effort here in game 1 today. Started with looks like she started with the front 10 before possibly a 710 based off of, a little tough to see from this angle, but 287 start for Missy today. Katie Stark gets 203, Mia Singletary 157. So we're all said and done here. Game number 1 in the books out of 6 for round number 3. So as we wait for our next group of competitors, everybody hang tight. We'll be right back here on Bowl TV. Once again, big thanks to joining us throughout the week so far. We hope to see you this weekend as well. The big conclusion coming on Sunday. Both round 5s, the U.S. Amateur Stepladder Finals, and the announcement of Team USA and Junior Team USA for 2017. All taking place right here on Bowl TV. So it's all right if you have the football up as well. No playoffs are starting. Some big games coming up this weekend. But have that laptop out, that tablet on your phone. Check us out on Bowl TV as well, so you know who's representing Team USA in 2017. All right, folks, game 2 coming up next. Hang tight. All right, folks, round number 3, game 2. Underway on both of our featured pairs here at Sunset Station. As Amy Caruso to your far left. Looks like Amy put up 184 in game 1 and starts off with a strike here. Great shot there. As Madison Keller not getting the break on a 4 or 7 pin. I think that might have been the 4. Either way, it should have fell. As Michaela Guernsey to your far right, leaving the 4-7. Melissa Slada left the 10 pin on lane 54. Randy Spieler up on 53, delivering a strike. Michelle Cruz will be stepping up on lane 55. Head coach at the University of Alabama, Birmingham, a past junior Team USA member. Leanne Vassbinder will be up on 54 after striking on her first shot here in game 2. And our final competitor will be up on the far right of the screen in a moment. Marina Stever. Looks like Leanne had the big game out of the group, 241 to kick things off. We saw Jordan Newham start off in the 260s on 55 and 56 in game 1. We mentioned a few pairs to our left. Missy Parkins starting off with 10 consecutive strikes on our way to a 287 game. So as soon as we have results, we will be sure to let you know. Leanne is lined up. question in the chat about registration for this event next year. And at the moment, I don't have a specific date to announce. It's usually a few months from now. It's not open for the whole year, essentially. It's a limited field, so when it does open, we usually do announce it on our social media channels. Sport of Bowling USBC on Facebook, at USBC on Twitter, and registration also will become open then on bowl.com on the Team Trials homepage. But the field is limited, so getting your registration in quickly always a priority. The men's field has sold out the past few years. Maxes out at 175, even though we have, I believe, 169 in the overall count when you look at the standings. We did have a waiting list, but some folks, dropping out late. Not everyone could make it to Las Vegas if they weren't in the area, so those things happen. On the ladies' side, we had, I believe, 110 entries, possibly 109. Those numbers have kind of been par for the course the past few years. We certainly would like to see the ladies' field fill up a little bit more. But we're definitely happy to have all these athletes here with us this morning. Late 7:10 trip there for Randy, taking care of business. Randy, a part of the Sam Houston State bowling program. They captured a national title a few years ago on the NCAA side. Head coach Brad Hagan in attendance this week. Always good to see him, one of the good guys out there. 7 for 7, Leanne Vassbinder. Liking what she's seeing here on this 45-foot condition, 241 in the opener. Representing Winter Park, Florida this week. Tough break there for Michaela. Pocket 710 working on a double. Nice shot from Randy. Madison Keller getting lined up. That's 6 in a row, should be 7. She had that 4-pin or 7-pin that was halfway over, but didn't tumble as Leanne makes it 8 for 8. One pair to our left, we have Kelly Kulik. Putting together a few strikes in a row after starting with 3 spares. She's connected on her last 5 attempts. Michelle Cruz gaining some momentum for the 10th frame there. All right, 10th frame starting on 55 and 56. 9th frame on 53 and 54. Nice shot there by Randy. Putting together a double. We'll see if Leanne can keep it going far left of your screen. No doubter right there. Making Coach John Gaines happy. Front nine here on Bowl TV. Be sure to tune in, share on social media. We got some excitement right here, right now. So we have all the excitement here with us. Leanne is a two-time high school state champion in Florida. And now will she can put together 3 more strikes, a 241 start. And now the front nine getting ready for the 10th frame up on 54. Connects on the first, 10 for 10. And the 7-10 slows down Leanne Vaspinder, but what a run. She gets one, she'll be at 287 and plus 128 after 2 games. So great performance there from Leanne. Coach and USBC Hall of Famer John Gaines. Gotta be pretty excited about that performance there. We'll love to see the 7-10 fall out there, but talk about a great run to start day number 3. Nice 252 for Madison Keller. Michelle Cruz finishes up 225. The excitement from Leanne Vaspender, 287. Front 10 before the 710 stood in her way. All right, after 2 days, question in the chat, Leanne was in 62nd overall at 120 points. She's hoping to be at 121 when it's all said and done. She keeps bowling like that. Gonna be tough to beat. That's going to do it for Game 2. Game 3. Already set to go on 55 and 56. Kicked off with a strike by Shannon O'Keefe. There's Brigitte Jacobs delivering a strike as well. Also on 55 and 56, we have Hope Gramley and Ashlyn Hersberg. And we'll be underway on 53 and 54 momentarily. This is the third round of women's qualifying at the 2017 USBC Team USA Trials and US Amateur. We are behind lanes 53 through 56 at Sunset Station's Strike Zone Bowling Center. I'm Aaron Smith with USBC Communications. Big thanks to everyone for joining us so far throughout the week, and we hope to see you all the way through the conclusion on Sunday evening. Nice break there for Hope. This is game 3 out of 6. competing on the 45-foot Rome World Bowling pattern. It is the longest condition the competitors will face this week. Competition started on Wednesday with the 35-foot Los Angeles pattern. We were on Athens yesterday at 40 feet. Tomorrow will be Tokyo at 44. And we'll wrap things up on the 39-foot Seoul condition. Two for two for Shannon O'Keefe. She was at 465 after two, so averaging better than 232 here in the early going. And it's looking like more of the same after two frames. I think we've seen way too many 710s today. Rachel Strogan hopefully just getting that out of the way. She kicks off game 3 on 54. There is Sage Yamada. Also on 53 and 54, we have Casey Eaton and Carson Lukosius. 4 out of 5 for Shannon O'Keefe here in game 3. Shannon, a 12-time Team USA member, looking to make it 13 this year. Four for 4 for Carson, a junior at Fairleigh Dickinson University. Rachel gets a hit there, making up for that that mean pocket 7-10 to kick things off here in game 3. Shannon O'Keefe, she's pretty good. Just gonna put that out there. Carson locked in here in the early going. As we mentioned, bowls for Fairleigh Dickinson University. Was a National 10-Pin Coaches Association honorable mention All-American during her freshman campaign, the 2014-2015 season. Great shot there from Hope. All right, we are getting some standings in. We have them up after game number 1. As we mentioned, Missy Parkin with the 287 was leading the way. Shannon O'Keefe, who we have now, shot 277, so she actually ran into some struggles in game 2. Looks like 188 for her in game 2. Jordan Newham, who we saw here on Bowl TV, was at 266. Angelica Anthony and Danielle August both shot 244. Brooke Carroll was at 243. Leanne Vassbinder, who we had in game 2 and saw have the front 10, had 241 in the opener. So some big scores out of the gates here. We had 11 players 230 or better on this 45-foot condition. Speaking of Missy Parkin's 287, if you go to the Sport of Bowling USBC on Facebook, you can see the first 2 shots of her 10th frame. Once again, fortunately, the theme of the day, in the early going, we've seen a lot of 710s. Missy caught one there, so you could see that unfold on Facebook. Make a double for Sage. 10th frame underway here in game 3. Shannon O'Keefe coming up a little bit light, leaves the 2.8. Had a chance to get into the 250s, but with the conversion, 236 still available. Shannon's going to go to the bag here, try something different for the fill ball. Already an exciting week for the O'Keefe family. Shannon's husband, Brian, is the Director of Bowling Operations at McKendree University, where Shannon is the women's head coach. Was named the head coach of Junior Team USA. So Brian's been on hand all week, so he's going to be part of the selection committee and helping determine the best fit for the team moving ahead in 2017. 236 for Shannon. She's going to be at plus 101. Hope Gramley on cruise control right now, looking to get to 238. Late hit for Carson. Bouncing back after the miscue on the single pin in frame number 8. Carson has 247 available. Ashlyn Herzberg looking to find some momentum heading into game 4. She's going to try something different as well, cashing in on those 2 strikes. Standings updated after 2 games. Missy Parkin continues to lead. She's at 543. Leanne Vassbinder in second, 528. Hope finishes off a nice 238 game. Jordan Newham sits in third, 478. Stephanie Zavala, 471. Shannon O'Keefe, who we just saw, is in fifth after 2 games with 465. Kelly Kulik and Giselle Poss tied for 6th at 460. Jolie O'Grady in 8th, 451. And Brooke Carroll and Cassidy Curry tied for 9th at 449. Final shots here, courtesy of Carson Lukosius. Well, I guess a little bit too far right, but got what she needed after the big 5-bagger to start, 223. So she gets to plus 30 overall. In game 3, now in the books. Game 4 coming up next here on Bowl TV. This is the 2017 USBC Team USA Trials and U.S. Amateur Championships taking place at Sunset Stations, a Strike Zone Bowling Center in Henderson, Nevada. I'm Aaron Smith with USBC Communications. Big thanks to everyone for joining us throughout the week so far. We hope to see you this weekend as well. 2 more rounds to go after today. Big thanks to Logo Infusion and Hager Clothing for their continued support of the Team USA and Junior Team USA programs. Of course, Kegel, the official lane maintenance provider here this week. And finally, a big thanks to all of you for joining us, keeping me company as we get close to the halfway point here of the week. So once again, game 4 coming up next. As soon as our competitors make their way, the lanes will turn on and it'll be go time, so don't go too far. Game 4 out of 6 coming up next. Now that everybody's here, let's take a look at our bowlers here for game number 4. It's Laura Kurt getting the hit to kick things off. Haley Cummings is up on the far left of your screen, already a member of Junior Team USA in 2017, based off of her performance at the Junior Gold Championships in 2016. Haley was the runner-up in the under-20 division. Taylor Russell started off with a strike. She'll be up on lane 55. And then to the far right of your screen, we have Katie Sutphin. Nice shot there by Haley. For Katie Sutphin, definitely making some strides on the PWBA Tour this past season and looking to kick off 2017 the right way here at Team USA Trials. Caitlin Cunningham will be up next over on lane 53, far left of your screen. Our fourth bowler on 53 and 54 is Michaela Kelly. She'll be up on the far left of your screen in a moment. To the far right, we have Madison Bailey, the 2014 under-12 Junior Gold champion. And Danielle Jedlicki will be stepping up on 55, the 2015 under-15 Junior Gold champion. So we got to say Junior Gold a lot there, which is really great. That program and tournament just a phenomenal week in general. If you have not had the opportunity to either bowl it or see it in person as a spectator or parent perhaps, but it is a wild and crazy week. Just for us personally on the live streaming end, the past 2 years we've been running 3 live streams at the same time, so some exciting planning in that to get all that to work, and it's been pretty successful over the past few years. Of course, the TV element since 2015. Last year we added the USA Bowling program to that as well. Their national championships held for the first time ever. Also made its way onto CBS Sports Network. Junior Gold continuing to grow and grow each year, setting records every summer. And 2017 will be held in Cleveland, Ohio. So I'm looking forward to making another appearance out there. That'll be in July, right after finishing up with the Open and Women's Championships. The Open will be here in Las Vegas at the South Point Hotel and Casino, held in the brand new South Point Bowling Plaza 60-lane facility. The Women's Championships will be heading to Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Entries for both of those events still available. Nice bounce back shot there from Haley Cummings after the 7-10 in the second. All right, folks, scores updated through 3, and Missy Parkin continues to hold on to the top spot. She's actually been, have to go back to Wednesday to when the last time Missy wasn't leading the squad. 7:48 for 3 games. Again, Vassbenders continues to sit in second, 7:20. Jordan Newham still in third, 7:02, so the top 3 didn't change from last game. Shannon O'Keefe, who we saw last game, 7:01 in fourth. Stephanie Zavala, who's one pair to our left, I believe. Yep. At 6:94. Brianna Cote, 6:89. Brooke Carroll and Kelly Kulik tied at 673. Giselle Pass, 660. And Jolie O'Grady rounds out the top 10 at 648. Our leader after 2 rounds overall, Danielle McEwen, 575 for her first 3 games, so that's a little bit below the pace she's been keeping. She almost put together identical sets the first 2 days, 1384 on day 1 and 1383 on day 2 to second and fourth place finishes, but currently in 54th as we head into the back half of this block. As we look at the overall, totals through the halfway point of the block, if everyone stayed in the same spot, Missy Parkin would be your new leader after leading for 2 consecutive days. She'd be at 17 points. Kelly Kulik has moved into second, currently with 20. Cindy Brummett, 25. Shannon O'Keefe, 29. And Stephanie Schwartz with 30. So, of course, that can easily fluctuate throughout these last 3 games. All right, folks, as we hit the home stretch of Game 4 on our feature pairs, one pair to the right, Laura Branch has started off with 9 consecutive strikes. So we're going to do some maneuvering of the cameras to get her 10th frame here on Bowl TV. Once again, Laura Branch. 9 in a row over on 57 and 58. So she is the second bowler, so she'll have one ahead of her to bowl the 10th. So there'll be some slight adjusting. But first, Janet Hill will bowl her 10th frame before we get to that. So just a heads up, cameras will be moving here on Bowl TV. All right, that was Janet Hill finishing up her 10th frame with 190, and Laura Branch now will take our attention here on Bowl TV. Looking to connect for the second 300 on the women's side at the 2017 event so far. Working on 9 consecutive strikes. First shot of the 10th. Gets it. Great shot there from Laura. She's going to make a big move here. Was struggling through 3, but has made the correct adjustments. 505 for her. So she could go from minus 95 to plus in just one game. Going to be pretty close to it regardless of the result, but let's see plus 5 here on Bowl TV. Looking for 11. Gets it. Cool, calm, and collected up there. Jason Thomas on the scene as well, so we'll be able to get this up on the Sport Bowling USBC Facebook page. But right now, going for it all. Laura Branch looking for 300. Connects. Laura Branch, congratulations. You're the owner of a 300 game at the Team USA Trials. How about that, folks? Game 4. Laura Branch from Victor, New York. What one game can do. 505 after 3. Bounces back. Makes it 300 to get back to plus. Just awesome. So we'll have that video once again. Jason Thomas doing his thing on the Sport of Bowling USBC Facebook page in a few minutes. Whew, there we go. All right, some excitement here on Bowl TV. We got one. Laura Branch, Victor, New York. Delivering all 12 in game number 4. We're going to switch the cameras back. So we'll step away for a second. Going to attempt to step on many tables and not fall over. So if all the cameras go down or if I don't make it, it was good talking to all of you. But we'll get back to our feature pairs in just a moment. All right, we got everything back in line here. I did not fall or injure myself as well, so added bonus. All done on 55 and 56 already. Mass and Bailey with a 217. Katie Sepfin with 203 to lead the way. We're in the 10th on 53 and 54. Michaela Kelly most likely will be in the 2-0s here. .209. Haley Cummings can get to 194 with a strike on her fill ball. A lot of 9 counts at the end of the game, but picking them up, she's still going to be plus. Caitlin Cunningham can put together the highest total. 3 strikes will get her to 223. Looks like Game 5 will get underway in a moment on 55 and 56. Only 3 bowlers, so that should go fairly quickly. We have Lori Petty, Jessica Malott, and Jordan Richard. Tough break on the spare there for Laura Kurt. Finishes with 160. Caitlin Cunningham takes care of the spare, so 203 her max total now. Lori Petty starts with a strike. Cunningham finishes with 203. Looks like we have most of our players ready for Game 5 as well on 53 and 54. Looks like Missy Parkin, who's been on a tear the past 2 days, will be joining us here on Bowl TV. Looks like Missy had another big game now that the scoreboard is up for 53 and 54. 10:27 for 4. So she was at 7:48 before. I believe that was the total. 7:48, 7:49. 7:48, so looks like 279 for Missy in game 4. Just been on a different level the past 2 days. Joining Missy on 53 and 54, we have Madison McCall making a run at the 4.9 there. Lauren Hoffman. Lauren's had a solid day so far, plus 65 through 4. Rolled a 300 at last year's event. And Megan Eaglehouse is their 4th. Once again, Lori Petty, Jessica Malott, and Jordan Richard on 55 and 56. Nice shot from Lauren to kick things off. Bowls for Sacred Heart University. Jessica Malott, part of the McKendree contingent here at Team Trials. Jordan Richard, part of the Arkansas State program and a 2016 Junior Team USA member. No problem on the spare for Missy Parkin, a 7-time Team USA member looking to make it number 8 here in 2017. She's also the 2011 Queens champion. Nice shot there from Jordan Richard. As we mentioned, a member of the junior team in 2016, along with her sister Haley. So pretty cool thing to have both of them on the same team, or on the team at the same time. Jordan competed at the World Bowling Youth Championships this past summer in Lincoln, Nebraska. Helped junior team take home the silver medal in the team event. Also won a bronze medal in doubles with Stephanie Schwartz. Jordan was the Rookie of the Year, as voted by the National 10-Pin Coaches Association on the NCAA side of things in 2015, as well as Player of the Year for her division, and earned a first-team All-American nod during the 2016 season. Jordan Richard made the stepladder finals of the U.S. Amateur last year. Ended up losing to Heather Panatzer in the semifinals. Nice shot there by Megan Eaglehouse, first double here in Game 5. Nice double there for Lori Petty. Delivering 2 in a row. Jessica Malott will look to match the effort. Looks like we need a 5-pin set up on 56 here. Jessica really put together a great performance at the ITCs last year in April in Wichita. Helping McHenry to a 3rd place finish. Making shots just like that. Their match in the semifinals against Weber International, an instant classic. Gonna look up the details really quick, but I knew it went to a second match. There's it's a double elimination format at the ITCs, so gotta lose twice to get knocked out of the bracket. But Jessica threw two of the clutchest strikes I can remember seeing in a long time to keep her team alive in that event. Throwing 2 strikes just to win a match for yourself is one thing, but you have the whole university, your teammates, coaches relying on you to make those type of shots in that situation. 10th frame with it all on the line. It's really something cool to see. Both of those matches against Weber went to the deciding 7th game. Weber ended up taking the win and eventually winning the ITC, but that capped off a really great year just in general for the McHenry bowling program. We had Shannon O'Keefe a game or two ago, head coach of the women's program. Pair of 3rd place finishes, ITCs as well as the NCAAs in 2016. For Sean in the chat, what did the McHenry guys do? Oh yeah, they won the national title. So that was another a great TV moment actually. That was broadcast on CBS Sports Network. McHenry falling down 2-0 against William Patterson, but showing that resilience, getting it back to a deciding 5th game, and then taking care of business. Greg Young delivering the clinching strike in the 10th to give McHenry its first national championship. So there is your shout out, Sean. Congratulations. Scores updated through 4. Missy Parkin, to no surprise, leading 1,027 to 256 plus average through 4. Leanne Vassbinder continues strong. She's at 954. We saw her have the front 10 here on Bowl TV in Game 2. On her way to a 287. Stephanie Savala making a move into 3rd place, 952. Jordan Newham falls to 4th, 940. Brianna Cote in 5th, 936. Brooke Carroll, strong performance all day today. She's at 904. Michelle Cruz, 882. Giselle Pass, 881. Julia Bond, 878. And Hope Gramley, who we saw last game, with 873. So there is your top 10. At the conclusion of Game 5, we will have one more, Game 6, final game of the third round of women's qualifying at the 2017 USBC Team USA Trials and US Amateur. That's not it for today, though. The men will be on the lanes. Approximate start time, 5 p.m. Eastern. 2 local here in Henderson, Nevada. Just minutes away from world-famous Las Vegas. We are at Sunset Station's Strike Zone Bowling Center inside the Sunset Station Hotel and Casino. Big thanks to Logo Infusion and Hager Clothing for their continued support of the Team USA and Junior Team USA programs. Of course, the staff here at Sunset Station, the USBC staff helping us out with scoring throughout the week. Brunswick doing their job as well on the scoring. Rick Barbera and Rick Cruz in the house. Big thanks to them. And finally, a big thanks to all of you for keeping me company here on Bowl TV. It's been a fun tournament so far. Still got a long way to go. Exciting day. Definitely will be Sunday. Definitely looking forward to that. Going to be pretty much all-day coverage here on Bowl TV. 5th and final round for both the men and the women, followed by the U.S. Amateur Stepladder Finals and the introduction of Team USA and Junior Team USA for 2017. Please be sure to give us a like below the video here on YouTube and subscribe to Bowl TV. Be sure to check us out on social media, Sport of Bowling USBC on Facebook. A lot of great stuff from Jason Thomas all week. Including the 300 game from Leanne Vaspender, which we had just, we actually had here on Bowl TV. We moved the cameras a little bit, but Jason Thomas has taken it to Facebook as well, so. Excuse me, I'm getting my players mixed up here. Leanne had the 287. Jason just posted that one 5 minutes ago. But Laura Branch shot the 300. That's what we moved the cameras for. Leanne was here. Don't mind me, things get wacky after a few days of live streaming. Both of those videos now up on Facebook. Definitely watch the entire Laura Branch video, even after the final shots. A nice celebration with some family and friends. Nice cover there in the 10th by Lori to get to 179. Missy Parkin on cruise control. We have longtime Team USA member John Janowitz sitting behind watching. If he's ball repping, he's got the easiest job out there today. Moving the feet up to the table. That's the job today. Double J, one of the best out there. Malott finishes up with 207. That gets her to plus 38 for the day. Jordan gets the first one in the 10th. Bouncing back nicely after the split in the 9th frame. Still gets to 235. That will get her to plus 42. Question in the chat, is there a limit on bowling balls the players can bring this week? And here's what I can tell you. Players are allowed 6 bowling balls in the settee area at a time. And they're allowed 8 bowling balls in the paddock. That's per the announcements each and every day. Mark at 233 for Jordan Richard. Now to plus 40 for the day heading into the final game. Foundation frame here on 53 and 54. We thanked a lot of folks, but also had some great volunteers helping out this weekend with the Southern Nevada USBC. So big thanks to them for their support this week. There's one of the volunteers in the red shirt up there. That's Vern. He's actually the president of the association, helping out with scoring here. Megan Eaglehouse already has delivered 1 strike in the 10th. Looking to make it 2. Hoping to get to 198. That one runs high though. Madison McCall working on a strike. That shot holds line. She can get to 211. Talk about a pairing on 55 and 56. We have Josie Ernest, Shannon Pluhowski, Stephanie Schwartz, and Lauren Pate finishing up things here for the 3rd round of women's qualifying. All of them having a pretty solid day so far today. A plus heading into this final game. Pluhowski at plus 87, Ernest plus 76, Schwartz plus 25, and Pate plus 21. McCall unable to get the double, but the spare she'll be at 200 even. Lauren Hoffman's put together a nice game so far. Looking for a few more hits though. 217, her max total. And then for Missy Parkin, through 4 games, as we mentioned, leading the way, 1,027. That's a 256.75 average. She could throw all 3 strikes in the 10th to shoot 257, so chance to slightly improve her average by very minimal amounts, but pretty crazy right here. Unless she finds a way to shoot 256.75. I'm not sure those are in the rules just yet. Nice bounce back on that lane. Just, I think just a bad shot in the 8th frame for Missy. Got it left to target right off her hand. But that one, no doubter. Double for Hoffman. She's going to have a nice clean game here. She's had a solid day overall, plus 65 heading into this 5th game. Going to add a few more pins on top of that. Missy Parkin has just been unstoppable the past 2 days here at Sunset Station. She averaged more than 241 yesterday. Averaging nearly 257 today as she shoots 257. She's got one more in her, make it a nice round even number for the event, but how about Missy Parkin plus 284 through 5 games? Just wow. Lauren Hoffman gets to a plus 79. But everybody's chasing Missy today here at Team Trials. 6th and final game coming up next. We're going to get that scoreboard camera adjusted just a tad there. And we'll be off and running. Final game, round 3 of women's qualifying Team Trials US Amateur here in 2017. Thanks everyone for stopping by. I'm Aaron Smith. 1 game to go in this block. Hang tight. All right, folks, the sixth and final game of this block settled in and underway. We are introduced 55 and 56, a pretty solid group of four over there, and we can say the same about 53 and 54. Ashley Galante, Sierra Kanimoto, Cassidy Curry, and Taylor Sturm. Nice cover there by Galante, a past Team USA member. Lauren Pate with the baby split conversion. The NTCA Rookie of the Year at McKendree last season. As we mentioned yesterday, we had Shannon Bluchowski on as well. It's been on Team USA the past 16 years. Her tenure is old enough to drive. Looking to make it 17 in a row. Some of our competitors this week going to go out and venture were not born when Shannon Bluchowski had her first time on Team USA. We do have scores updated through 5. Missy Parkin, as we just saw, 1284 through 5 games, 256 plus average. Just, she's, I would say, the safe Vegas bet here to lead the squad for the second consecutive day. Stephanie Zavala has moved into second with 1171. Brianna Cote at 11:59, Leanne Vaspender still bowling solid, 11:46. Jordan Newham in fifth, 11:39. Brooke Carroll been solid all day, 11:11. Julia Bond and Kelly Kulick tied for seventh at 11:05. Shannon O'Keefe, 10:98, and Sydney Brummett rounding out the top 10 at the moment with 10:95. When we look at our overall standings, Missy is maxed out at the moment, so looking very likely, there we go. She'll collect the 1 ranking point, which put her at 17 total. Currently has 2 other players who can catch her, Sydney Brummett and Kelly Kulick. They're both tied for 20, or tied with 20 points. Kelly tied for 7th, Sydney in 10th, so they can certainly move up enough spots in the standings to overtake Missy for the overall lead. Still some struggles today for our leader after 2 rounds, Danielle McEwen, 973 through 5 for her. Putting her in 52nd overall, so she had 6 points to start the day. Danielle can certainly make a big jump here in the final game with a strong finish. But not sure if it'll be enough if Missy, Kelly, and Cindy continue on their pace. As we looked at the standings, Kelly Kulik just finished up with 235 that final game, so definitely a big number there. We'll see if those folks ahead of her in the standings are able to continue their pace, or if Kelly can make up a few spots, possibly take the overall lead. As we hit our final few frames here. Nice cover by Ashley. Today's featured pattern was the 45-foot Rome condition. The men will be competing on that as well later. It's again 5 p.m. Eastern start time for the men's third round. It's 2 p.m. local time here, so be about 2 hours. Shamplowski is going to finish strong here. Still gets 258, already in the 240s. Going to pace the way here in our final game. All right, final few frames here, just about done on 55 and 56, 247 for Shan Pluhowski to lead the way. Nice finish by Lauren Pate to get to 208. Stephanie Schwartz at 192. Some struggles for Josie Ernest, 179. So plus 134 for Pluhowski, plus 55 for Ernest. Lauren Pate plus 29 and Stephanie Schwartz plus 17 here in round 3. Foundation frame already underway on 53 and 54. Received a report from Mr. Jason Thomas that Missy still doing her thing and striking at will. Which what we saw, or with what we saw from last game, is a surprise to no one. So safe to say she's going to take the overall day lead for the second consecutive day. We'll see if it's enough to hold on to the overall lead. Sierra Kanemoto, the 2015 under-20 junior gold champion, kicks the 10th frame off with a strike. She can get to 223. That would put her at plus 28 for the day. Taylor Sturm, 216 max. Six on the fill for 219. Sierra Kanemoto will finish the day at plus 24. .204 for Taylor. Cassidy was right at par heading into this game, and even 1,000, so she can get to 245 with 3 in the 10th. Ashley Galante can get to 215. That will get her to minus 30. Never hurts to get a little carry here. Cassidy tripping out the 245. So as we see our final 2 shots here, just a reminder, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 Pacific. The men's 3rd round of qualifying will kick off here on Bowl TV. That's 2 hours, 20 minutes away. Should be on time for that. Plenty of time to oil, lay out the 45-foot roam condition for the guys as well. Be sure to check bowl.com/Team USA Trials to see the final results. We'll have the recap on bowl.com later this evening. Keep an eye on social media, Sport of Bowling USBC, as well as at USBC on Twitter. 214 for Galante, 230 for Cassidy Curry there. Get to plus 30 for the day. So that's going to conclude our coverage here, round 3 of women's qualifying at the 2017 USBC Team USA Trials and U.S. Amateur. Big thanks to everyone for joining us throughout the block. We hope to see you a little bit later this afternoon and throughout the rest of the weekend as we wrap things up here. But I'm Aaron Smith. Appreciate you guys keeping me company. We'll see you soon here on Bowl TV. Thanks again.